She didn't just cut her hair, she cut him out. And psychology reveals the powerful reason women reach for scissors after heartbreak. And it is deeply primal, because when a woman walks out of a salon with shorter hair after a breakup, she is not being dramatic or impulsive. She is engaging in one of the most ancient psychological healing rituals the human mind has ever developed. And your brain knows exactly why this works. This transformation is not about vanity, it is about survival. Because psychology says when emotional pain becomes unbearable, your brain desperately searches for ways to regain control, and physical transformation becomes the fastest, most powerful path to emotional liberation. The first reason involves something called perceived loss of control, because when someone you love leaves, you suddenly feel powerless over your emotions, your future, and even your own identity. But here is what research shows: when we cannot control external circumstances, we instinctively turn inward to control what we can, and your physical appearance remains entirely within your power. So when a woman cuts her hair after heartbreak, she is not running from pain, she is running towards something she can actually control. And this activates what psychologists call an internal locus of control, which immediately reduces anxiety and restores personal agency. Psychology also tells us we unconsciously attach our identity to people we love. And when you are in a relationship, your hair, your style, your entire appearance becomes intertwined with that person's preferences and memories. So every time you look in the mirror after a breakup, you see the version of yourself that belonged to them. And this creates identity confusion, where you no longer recognize who you are without them. But when you dramatically change your appearance, you are cutting the psychological cord that still connects you to your past self, signaling to your brain that a completely new version of you is finally ready to emerge. Your body also needs to process emotional pain physically, and psychology calls this somatic experiencing, because your body stores trauma and emotions in ways your conscious mind cannot always access. And research shows physical actions can release emotional energy that words alone simply cannot express. So when a woman sits watching pieces of her hair fall away, she is engaging in a powerful ritual of physical release, and each strand that drops represents something painful she is finally letting go of. And this creates a tangible marker, helping her brain understand that the healing process has officially begun. Psychology says your brain creates strong neural associations between sensory experiences and emotional memories. And your hair carries countless memories of how your ex touched it, complimented it, or ran their fingers through it, and every time you see or feel your hair, these neural pathways activate, flooding you with painful reminders of what you lost. But when you dramatically change your appearance, you are essentially disrupting these neural connections and creating new sensory experiences that are not linked to your past relationship, explaining why many women report feeling immediate relief after the haircut. Across cultures and throughout history, cutting hair has symbolized transformation, death of the old self, and rebirth of something new. And psychology says humans desperately need rituals to process major life transitions, and when formal ceremonies do not exist, we instinctively create our own. And a dramatic haircut after heartbreak serves as a powerful personal ritual that marks the end of one life chapter and the sacred beginning of another, giving your brain permission to finally move forward. So the next time you see a woman with a fresh haircut after heartbreak, remember, she is reclaiming control over her life, separating her identity from her past, physically releasing stored emotional pain, disrupting painful neural pathways, and performing a powerful ritual of personal rebirth. And psychology says this simple act might be one of the healthiest responses to heartbreak that exists. If this video helped you understand something about yourself or someone you love, please share it with a friend who needs to hear this. And subscribe for more psychology insights that reveal why we do the things we do.